Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you're from. Hearty welcome to session number 276 Grammar Teaching. We all know every Thursday we join together to discuss grammar concepts. In the same way, we have gathered here to exchange the knowledge on the concept simple past tense. We really honor and privileged to see her as a guest teacher on this reputed 𝐶hRe Global Foundation Educational Trust. So please help me to invite by giving a big round of applause teacher Padmaja K as a guest teacher for today to give her guest presentation on the concept simple past tense. Over to you.
It's a great privilege to me to express my views on this reputed and well-versed SGF platform. Welcome, all of you. As we know, to speak and write, we need some grammar. Previously, we learned about the present tenses. So let me know the difference between present and past. We finished the present tense. Present is the cautious one which you feel now. We skip to past, which is a very useful and excited one to trigger our mind to the future through present. So the past leads to present. The present actions leads to future. So the past, which you have the experienced one, not the imaginary one, is already experienced by you. Those actions will be very useful to you to live your life very happily. So today we are going to exchange our ideas on this 𝐶hRe Global platform in an excited mood in the past form. I would like to read a story before entering into the. You try to listen the story first. In second reading, you try to identify the verb forms. Harry was a policeman who lived in a beautiful house near the hills. He had a pet dog named Ginger. He loved his dog very much. Every day, Ginger and he went out together on duty. Ginger used to go every day with Harry. They visited many places together. Ginger was a male dog and well trained to carry out his duties. He solved many cases which were difficult for the officers to solve. He performed all the tasks given by his master. Everyone was very proud of Ginger because he was a clever dog. After duty, they ate at a famous restaurant, which they visited every day. The restaurant provided a separate section for owners who brought their pets along. They returned home once they finished their meal. On the way home, they often stopped at a candy shop and ordered some goodies for Harry's children. The entire family was very excited to play with Ginger. On Sundays, the entire family went for a short trip to the beach. They swam together along with Ginger. Ginger liked to swim. Once they reached home, Harry gave Ginger, like a swim, a bath and dried his fur. When they completed everything, it was time for bed. Ginger slept on his own bed, whereas Harry and his family on their own beds. The whole family appreciated Ginger for his loyalty because he was a faithful and intelligent dog. Is this happened here now or already completed? It is already completed actions story. So in this story, we can observe that some verb forms are in the past forms. So now the definition for simple past tense. Action completed at a certain point in past is expressed in simple past tense. It means it's already completed actions. Here, I would like to clarify one thing. That is the feeling of tense. Tense is nothing but the feeling of an individual. We already finished the topic present tense. So that now I would like to ask you one thing. That is, what is the difference between I have eaten a banana, I ate a banana. I have eaten a banana just now. It is also completed action. I ate a banana. These are the two actions which you feel differently. It will clarify you in the class later. Just let's think of it. The structure of the simple past tense is like this. That is in the form of subject plus verb in past form and the object, otherwise it is a complement also. In the past tense form, the keywords are there. Means in that particular sentence, if you find out these words, you are able to understand that it is a past tense sentence. That is yesterday, last day, last week, last year, 2 days ago, previous day, in 2020. All these are the keywords which you can identify very easily. The sentence is in a simple past tense. Now, let's go to the examples. Here, the simple past tense is explained in a detailed manner by taking one example. He worked hard. This is the simple past tense form. If you observe the structure, that is the subject is here he and the verb form is worked. Hard may be the complement or predicate. Here, he worked hard. The verb is worked. This is a assertive form statement, that is nothing but positive form. In grammar, only 3 verb forms, that is helping verbs, are embedded in the verbs. 2 already you know, those are do and does. The third one is did, which we come across in simple past tense. If we add do plus V1, we get V1. If we add does plus V1, we get V1. Whereas, if we add did plus V1, we get V2 form. So, the splitting of the verb V2 into 2 parts, that is did plus V1. So, the basic form, that is V1. If we add did to the basic form, we get the past tense form. This is very important. If you know this point, you can easily understand how to question. You can easily answer it. So, you know, what is the language? Language is nothing but exchange of our ideas. Asking question, giving answers. He did not work hard. The negative form of the sentence. He did not work hard. So, did is the helping verb which we get out. The interrogative form. For getting any interrogative form, we jumped the helping verb before the subject. That is, did he work hard? So that is the negative means not. Didn't he work hard? That is the negative interrogative form. So that if you know this, the simple past tense, the 4 types of sentences, that is assertive form, negative assertive, or interrogative, negative interrogative. The B form which we follow to get positive and negative for the pronouns. I was, he was, she was, it was, you were, they were. Whereas the negatives, I wasn't, he wasn't, she wasn't, it wasn't, you weren't, they weren't. If you know all the singulars, we use was. For all the plurals, we use were. Interrogatives. Interrogatives of positives and negatives. The same thing. Interrogatives form by simply putting the helping verbs before the subject. Was I? Was he? Was she? Was it? Were you? Were they? For the negative interrogatives, we add simply not. That is, and. Wasn't I? Wasn't he? Wasn't she? Weren't you? Weren't they? All these are the negative interrogatives. All these form only by putting the helping verb before the subject. Now coming to the very important topic, and a very useful topic which the children have to know, that is regular verbs and irregular verbs. What are regular verbs and what are irregular verbs? First of all, these verbs are the irregular verbs or regular verbs are the verb forms of the past forms only. By the spelling of their difference, we call it as regular verbs and irregular verbs. If we add ed to the base form, then we get the regular form. That is the regular verbs. By simply adding ed to the base form means V1. Then we get a regular verb. Whereas in irregular verbs, the spelling may differ in the verb second form or third form also. By simply in the middle or at the end or total, the word may change. So like this, we get irregular verbs. So regular verbs and irregular verbs. See, I worked hard. They talked with me. The children played in the ground. They jumped. He climbed the tree. All these are the regular verbs where we use the simple past tense form for all the completed actions in the past. And a series of completed actions also we use simple past tense. For duration in the past also we use simple past tense. I played cricket yesterday. I finished the work and then I went to park. I played in India for 3 years. All these are simple past tense. I think you understand that what is the simple past tense and where we use the simple past tense and what are regular verbs, what are irregular verbs, and how to use the simple past tense. Now, before going to assessment, I would like to clarify the question which we posed at the beginning. I have eaten a banana just now. I ate a banana. What's the difference? So in my view, the tense is nothing but the feeling of an individual. If you feel it is in present, it is a present form. If you feel action is completed in the past, that is in the past tense. See here, I have eaten a banana just now means, if anybody offer you any banana, you are saying that I have eaten banana just now. Means you are not feeling to take that banana. It's in the present you are feeling the sense and taste of that banana. That you are saying that I have eaten banana. But now only we asked you to get the banana. But you said I ate banana. Means I have eaten banana, but it's already completed. The sense is already completed. So I am ready to take the banana. So it means my expression is to tell you that the tense is the feeling of an individual to differentiate the present perfect and the simple past. Future is imaginary, whereas past is the concrete one. Present is the floating one. Some grammarians tell that only 2 tenses are there, present and past only. That also only 6 only tenses are there. But what you feel is the tense. So these 12 tenses are very important. Among those, the simple past tense is very important one for getting questioning and answering, which are the basic form of the language. So let me share you one more thing to you. It's time for you. Wow, it's time for you. Up to this, you listen only. Now you are going to interact with your cautious, with your mind, how to get this answer. He dash market last night. You dash well for exam. Dash you dash movie last week. Where dash you dash as steno last month. Why dash you dash dinner last night. See, last week, last month, last night. These are the key words to you to identify it is in present form. So with this, you can easily write.
He went market last night.
Very good. He went market last night. The went is nothing but did go. In British English, we use that did go. Did go is nothing but went. Very good. Next. You dash not study well for exam. Who is the next one? Who get the chance to next?
You didn't study well.
Good. Here not is there. So that you didn't study well for exam. You did not study well. Very nice. Next, this is a question form. Though it is not marked as question form, by using the blanks, you have to frame it as question. For that, it is here the question mark is not there.
Did you watch movie last week?
Yeah. Did you watch movie last week? This is yes or no type question. They give only yes or no. Next. Where dash you dash as steno last month?
Where did you join as steno last month?
Yes. Yes. Where did you join as steno last month? Then why dash you dash dinner last night?
Why did you take dinner last night?
Why did you take dinner last night? Very good. Now I think you understand the simple past tense forms. Once again, for checking the listening skill of in past tense, simple past tense, I am going to read you the story again, and you identify the simple past tense forms. Harry was a policeman who lived in a beautiful house near the hills. He had a pet dog named Ginger. He loved his dog very much. Every day, Ginger and he went out together on duty. Ginger used to go everywhere with Harry. They visited many places together. Ginger was a male dog and well trained to carry out his duties. He solved many cases which were difficult for the officers to solve. He performed all the tasks given by his master. Everyone was very proud of Ginger because he was a clever dog. After duty, they ate at a famous restaurant which they visited every day. The restaurant provided a separate section for owners who brought their pets along. They returned home once they finished their meal. On the way home, they often stopped at a candy shop and ordered some goodies for Harry's children. The entire family was very excited to play with Ginger. On Sundays, the entire family went for a short trip to the beach. They swam together along with Ginger. Ginger liked to swim. Once they reached home, Harry gave Ginger and dried his fur. When they completed everything, it was time for bed. Ginger slept on his own bed, whereas Harry and his family on their own beds. The whole family appreciated Ginger for his loyalty because he was a faithful and intelligent dog.
Yes, loved, lived, finished, ate, swam, reached, went, then solved, like that. Yeah, thank
So
you.
you identified very well, man. Very well done.
Thank you so much.